Hashtag blessed, now these hoes on my dick cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West.
What's up, y'all? Slop season. I got something interesting to show you today. So TikTok seems to have this never-ending stream of insanity. It's always wild to see play out. As you've just seen, we have a TikToker who has allegedly threatened ICE, referencing a cartel bounty that is actually real. How one goes about collecting such a bounty? That's for you and I to figure out in 5 years by watching some kind of documentary. Now you'll notice I said allegedly, and that's because people can't seem to agree on whether or not the caption of the video is real. Some people just straight up think the video is AI, which is conspiracy. Come on now. Despite this, the Department of Homeland Security posted this tweet. Fuck around and find out. If you threaten or lay hands on our law enforcement officers, we will hunt you down and you will find out really quick. We'll see you cowards soon. Yeah, it looks like they're fully ready to retaliate if need be. It is, it is Homeland Security after all. It's pretty clear that this is being taken as a threat. Yeah, it's pretty insane to directly threaten ICE. It's not hard to attribute telling ICE that there's a price on their head to pure stupidity, or just, boldness, considering that they'll actually follow through. But I know ICE sucks. Lots of well-established families that have been here for a while suddenly look up and they're getting deported. I get it. It's not surprising that this post sparked a good amount of discussion. Yeah, so people are debating over whether or not the video is real, and some people are just saying it was straight up repurposed to make black people look bad, even going as far as to say that Homeland Security doctored it themselves. But there's two separate videos. If you pay attention to the order of people in the background, it's definitely not the same video. So after seeing he caught Homeland Security's attention, he made a video in response in efforts to debunk it.
So I'm getting these mad messages from my DMs and social media and on my comments, and I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted in my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, yeah, I get threats daily on IG and everywhere all over my social media all of a sudden due to an old video I posted months ago about Iran. That was not to be a threat. It was literally a joke, bro. Like, seriously, it's just content. Anyways, once I seen that video that was posted in my account, then I was like, what the fuck? Well, didn't I post this like months ago? Then I seen the caption. And then I was like, wait, I didn't do that. I still got the video saved on my draft from months ago on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Now, here's the fucked up part. The federal government is involved with something that I didn't do. Like, what? So this is what they reposted off my TikTok. That video got taken down. So here's what they reposted on their page. That video was going crazy as hell on Twitter, bro. Now, I'm a threat to the government for something that I didn't do, bro. Now, I'm being called a wannabe YN, a wannabe gangster over a video that I didn't caption or I didn't post. So thanks for my followers for letting me know about this, because seriously, this is getting out of hand. Like, literally. This is going crazy, viral all over social media right now. Probably might end up being on the news, bro. So my apologies for that contradiction and rumors from happening. I know my First Amendment, but I did not post that video. So to clear that out, I did not post that video. And I apologize for all the rumors that is going around right now on social media about this conflict. And those other kids that was on the video, bro, they volunteered to want to be on the video, bro. I asked them if they wanted to be on the video, and then they said, yeah, they agreed with it. But it wasn't really aware with the caption for the Iran video. But that Iran video trend that was going on a few months ago, I wanted to hop on that trend, and I peeped a lot of people was doing the same thing too. So I wanted to be creative and change my perspective. So then I seen comments saying, oh, what if somebody made a YN type of video? So then I ended up making that video. And then I started getting threats. Like, what? How is it my fault that's what y'all wanted?
Alright, so there's a bit to break down here. First off, the dude kind of looks like he's in a permanent state of almost cracking a smile. Something about his facial expressions is just exuding the air of disingenuousness. Secondly, bro, I don't understand where you get these content ideas from. Like, you think telling Iran you all the smoke is a good idea to be just posting on the internet? Like, I get you're fucking around, but that's just, it displays your ignorance. Like, I doubt you know anything about political subjects, or maybe you do, but in that case, I don't understand why you're surprised that Homeland Security is responding to a threat to claim a bounty on their heads. Honestly, the fact that he's willing to do stuff like this in the first place, it's not surprising that we're led to this point. Apparently, he started getting lots of hate, so he apologizes to Iran and says it's not supposed to be a threat. Which, sure, it may not be a threat, but you're very, very clearly making a stand. He uses the royal we, which is like, no, nigga. Just you. Despite that, it's actually not the important part. I mentioned this because it's possible that this is his attempt at gaslighting. He kind of speaks as though he thought he angered Iran. That way, when he says that he didn't post that caption, it probably sounds more credible, like, at least in his mind. He'll probably say, like, oh, I thought this was about Iran. I didn't post this caption. Which he literally does. He says that the video got taken down and that the Department of Home Security posted a different one. He's like, here's what they posted on their page. Not claiming anything, but insinuating. Like, be real, bruh. Like, it's the Department of Home Security. You think they're not gonna have their eyes on you after threatening to claim a $50,000 bounty on anyone? Like, I don't even think it matters who it is at that point. Once you're claiming bounties and you're not a bail bondsman, like 50k bounties, yeah, that sounds like some organized crime underground shit. I'm pretty sure having that bounty on anyone is probably going to draw the attention of the feds. So he pulls up a screenshot of the draft. Doesn't really prove anything, but it does raise some questions. And you'll notice that there's only one draft there, but it's a proven fact that there are 2 videos. So if you have one draft, then why is there 2 videos? If you look closely and compare that, it's the Iran video. So if it's factual that there are 2 videos, then where is the second draft? And I'll be honest, I'm not gonna believe no fucking AI bullshit. According to other people who claim to have been following the dude when he posted it, they say it didn't stay up for very long and that he deleted it. This is also reciprocated by what the Department of Homeland Security says, which I'll show you in a second. He says the feds see him as a threat, even though he's black. Like, be real, bro, you're always going to be a threat. Says he didn't caption the video and that he didn't post it. Like, okay, bro. He really wants to iterate that it was the Iran video that started all this, completely omitting the idea of him even have made a second video with a different caption. He vouches for the other kids in the video, which, good for you, but you also put them here. They're definitely probably being monitored on social media, or just in general, just because of you. He says he just wanted to hop on the Iran trend, which, okay, I'll take your word for it. But then he finishes the video exclaiming that he doesn't understand why he's getting hate for something his audience wanted. It honestly kind of goes to show how jaded people are when it comes to social media. There's always someone doing something wild for clout, but are never ready to face the repercussions. And I'm sure nobody was thinking about this video until you posted it, dude. Like, way to deflect accountability. Like, I sincerely doubt anybody was anticipating you post we stand against Iran video. Like, I sincerely doubt that. Like, I don't think anyone was thinking about it until you did it. Anyway, speaking of accountability, it's up to whether or not you want to believe him, because at the end of the day, I'd never really trust our government. However, the Department of Homeland Security responded saying they have receipts. We have the receipts. This young man posted violent threats of murder against our law enforcement. He then deleted it when he was called out and attempted to deny all wrongdoing. We have this receipts, and the internet is forever. The willful ignorance and intentional blindness by leading Democrats to the massive increase in violent rhetoric against our agents due to their actions is both disgusting and disappointing. Violence against our agents and officers must stop. Now, I'm not going to break down the political aspects of that. It's just, that's a lot to chew off anyway. But I will address these receipts. So, for being the Department of Homeland Security, I definitely expected more. But overall, this is kind of covering what I already showed you. I've been looking through the replies, and I did forget I was on Twitter for a bit. My brain did kind of break, but we're going to look at some of these replies. This dude named the Unstable Centrist says, people who trust and believe the government are fools. These videos were made on the same date back in June. Look at the TikTok accounts for each video circled in red. They are posted from 2 different accounts. Notice the track behind them is the same. The person has the same black shirt and gray bottoms with the same backpack. The person has the same black outfit. The person has the same outfit. Why is the government gaslighting us to believe that the clothing and the background are different in these videos when they are not? And not explaining why the TikTok accounts are different. So this is what I mean by like my brain kind of like breaks looking at this shit. Like it feels like it feels like your mind can't think that far. Do you know that they could walk? There's 2 different videos. You could literally walk and change position. Oh, they're all wearing the same outfit, and people want to convince us. Like no one even said that. The government literally never once said anything like that. I mean, they look exactly the same in the quote-unquote AI version. The jokes write themselves. This unstable dude is really doubling down on the government lying about this. And yeah, I do agree that the receipts should be cooler. But I mean, like, you don't need to do that much research to realize that he's lying. Came across a video on TikTok with that username, and when I clicked on it, it's the same page, but he changed his username. I'm not defending Department of Homeland Security, but I do have the duty to tell the truth. The guy posted the video, he got caught, he changed his username and claimed that he was hacked. We would have fought for him. We would have protested for this guy had he told the truth. And honestly, I do believe that, because this is kind of major. You're like, the insinuation, like, all these people are really willing to believe, or actually I'm willing to believe it, but I just need more proof. But they're genuinely convinced that the Department of Homeland Security manufactured an AI video to frame this black kid. And after reading that, I'm going to tell you what I think. I don't think the Department of Home Security planted this. Yeah, I don't trust the government either, but I don't think they planted this. I don't think they used AI to make this video. I don't think they hacked into his account to collect the draft and then add a caption to it, which I guess someone mentioned this TikTok grabber thing that apparently rips the video without the caption. If that exists, then it honestly just makes it like a deeper rabbit hole. Because what if this kid is telling the truth and they did frame him? Based on what we have, I can't allow myself to believe that. A buddy of mine said, always assume stupidity before you assume malice. Or until you confirm malice is how I would say it. But yes, always assume stupidity until you confirm malice. Which, that doesn't mean there's always malice. But if you suspect there is, and you can't confirm it, then just assume that someone's being stupid. And like I said, I will happily condemn the government. Everything that he does, like what he said in the video, just makes him look worse. Everything he does in response makes him look worse. You delete your the video, you change your name. Just say, hey, I was like, you said you were joking with the Iran video. Like, what? You think because you're actually drawing the attention of the feds that is real or something? Like, it wasn't real when you were goading Iran or whatever? If I'm being 100% honest, bro, I think he just went too far. Tried to rectify his mistake by claiming someone hacked him. TikTokers kind of have a reputation for doing stupid shit like this, so it's really not hard to believe that he just did something stupid. And they responded directly to him and said, fuck around and find out. And he's like, oh, I ain't about that. So that's kind of what I think happened. But ultimately, that's kind of all I have for you right now. I'm going to keep an eye on this story, and if there's any updates, I'll definitely bring it back to you. But yeah, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you for sticking around. And yeah, peace.
Deine Zauber, binden wieder, fast die Mode strengt.